Massive day for the unemployed. This is Miss D, and she's gonna try the hardest challenge in Surrounded Permadeath. Surrounded is a single-player zombie survival game where the goal is simple: survive. But I'm not just surviving, I've got a plan. Get a vehicle, build a base, collect a full legendary set of guns, wipe out every infestation, and most importantly, survive. There are 12 infestations, 7 up north, 5 down south. Can Miss D pull this off? Let's find out. Oh, and why Miss D? Because Miss A, B, and C didn't make it. They were all previously employed. Miss D, she was unemployed. So to all my jobless viewers out there, my journey starts like every other one, on a random street. I spot a house and a garage. Perfect. I head into the garage and check the car. First loot, a backpack and a tent. Miss D was unemployed before, so sleeping in a tent feels almost normal. I move over to the house and head straight for the fridge. I try to quick search it, but I make too much noise. 2 sprinters hear me and come charging. These guys are deadly. They can end the run in seconds. Luckily, I take them out. Then, another zombie rounds the corner, but I'm ready for him as well. During this challenge, I need to keep a good eye on my health bar. My #1 priority right now, find a gun and a GPS. 1 minute later, I find the GPS that I was looking for. Amazing. At least now, I could get a bearing of where I am. I'm really close to the safe zone, so I decide to move towards that place. I took out some zombies on my way over to the safe zone, and then I see this place, the mall. I sneak inside the mall to loot, but somehow this sprinter spots me and almost takes me out, down to 33% HP. Close call. Way too close. I found a pistol with some ammunition as well. Perfect for luring zombies to safer ground. Once they gather, I make a nice zombie barbecue. The rest, I finish with my axe. Then, I find this kawaii backpack. Okay, don't judge me. It's adorable. Also scored a hunting rifle. Things are looking up. Looted a high tier crate on the roof. MP7 inside. Nice upgrade. Found a duffel bag, more storage, and yes, you can fit an entire toolbox in there. Don't ask how. I set up my tent and crashed for the night. Day 1 complete. Not bad for an unemployed survivor. Day 2 starts with a bang. I take out the mall boss, Paul Dart. I lured him to the roof, tossed a Molotov, almost roasted myself in the process, and then finished him off with the hunting rifle. The loot? Absolute garbage. Thanks, Paul. Looted the supermarket section for some food and drinks. Gotta stay hydrated. I learned that the hard way later. Since I was close to the safe zone, I made my way over, hoping to buy some ammo or a gun. Arrived at the safe zone. The prices? Insane. The cheapest gun cost the same as a menu at Five Guys, but I only had $261, unfortunately. Finished day 2 by looting a military crate that dropped nearby. Then crashed for the night. Woke up and hit a medical airdrop. Got a flare gun, cool, but what do I even do with that? Still no car, so lots of running. I found myself near Whitewood. Each town has a special crate and a boss. Time to clear it. Looted the crate on top of the hospital, scored an assault rifle. Nice. Took out the boss from the roof. He didn't stand a chance. His name is the S-Mart manager. While leaving the hospital, I tried climbing on top of this ambulance to take out the zombies, but the game physics said nope. The ambulance was more slippery than the floor at a Diddy party. Luckily, I bolted to safety, but I barely survived. Miss D has got a good swing on her, so she took out the zombies though. I looted the city and found this M249. This thing will come in clutch later. Still no legendary weapons though. RNG hates me. I then decided to destroy my first infestation that was located in Whitewood. Most infestations consist of 1 or more secondary infestation and a primary infestation, but I didn't have enough ammo to take on the whole infestation, because once you shoot one of those red things, infected zombies spawn. I moved over to this abandoned factory to set up my base. It was a big place, perfect for storage. My inventory was full, so I dropped some storage crates. I'm really terrible at interior design, but hey, we got a base. So, challenge complete. I spent the rest of day 4 searching for a car, but I ended up AFK at this radio tower on top of a van. See, that evening I ate toad in the hole and I was battling demons on the toilet, let me tell you. I was smart enough not to pause the game, so my hydration levels were dwindling, and they were dwindling fast. Eventually, it got to 1% and then to 0. Without me even realizing, I was dying. But just in time, at 27% HP, I made it back. And I was spamming that bandage button. And then I chugged a lot of water, just like SpongeBob did when he visited Sandy in her house. Started day 5 on the same car where I almost died. Lesson learned. Never ignore thirst and always pause your game. And never eat Toad in the hole again. I wanted the Deathbringer perk, which gives 1 free revive per life. I found an abandoned truck with an undead boss, and I took him out with the help from some scavengers. Another thing to look out for, acidic undeads. If you kill them, they explode. So even though you think you're safe on your car, they can still do massive damage. The rest of day 5, running around looking for a car. No luck, unfortunately. Day 6 starts at the trailer park. Cleared some zombies, finally unlocked the Deathbringer perk. 1 free revive, that's a huge safety net. I spotted an infestation nearby, and I was feeling confident. I thought, let's do it. It's already day 6, and I need some progress. I lured the zombies with some gunfire, and I took them out. Almost got blown up by another acidic though. These guys are nightmares. Destroyed the secondary and primary infestation, and then sprinted to the nearest car available because I was really scared. While waiting for the boss on that car, I thought I was safe, and then this happens. I'm dead. Luckily, I managed to climb on top of the van. I then made a zombie barbecue because they almost got me. And then around this corner comes this huge undead boss. Luckily, I had my M249 equipped.
Woo! Holy!
First infestation, done. I got my first legendary weapon, the Valkyrie. 1 down, 3 more to go. Day 7, I was close to another infestation. I got on a roof, and I took out the secondary one. Then, mid-fight, I ran out of ammo. This was a scary moment. I parkoured on top of this AC unit to survive. Ezio Auditore would be proud. I cleared the secondary infestation, took out these ugly zombies, and then I went for the primary infestation. Took it out with ease, and then ran as fast as I could to the hillside because I was afraid that this boss might destroy me. I was able to take it out from a distance, which was nice. And he dropped the legendary Glock, so I was 1 step closer to a full legendary set of guns. But most importantly, I cleared the second infestation. Alright, where is my homework? I know you did it. Dog. You! Quick stop at the safe zone to sell some loot, but the vendors are broke, so I had to go back to base. And since I still didn't have a car, this took ages. Back at base, I placed some more storage, did some inventory management, and then I placed some fences that I found somewhere looting. My base was starting to look really nice. On day 9, I stumbled across this guy, a car salesman, something I absolutely needed. The only problem, those prices. The cheapest thing was a golf cart for 7.5k. I only had 4.5k, so I decided to save up. First, I finished what I started in Whitewood. I took out the infestation from a rooftop.
There you go.
I then took out the boss from the same position.
Easy.
And that was the 3rd infestation done. Finished day 10 back at the base where I did some inventory management. And then I went to sleep. Day 11, more interior design. I killed Paul Dart again. Blew up some zombies for fun. And then slowly started making my way to the next infestation. But first, a good night's rest. On the morning of day 12, I passed this diner, and then this happened.
Wow. That was actually quite scary. Almost died.
I made too much noise, and I got cornered by some zombies. Rule number 1, always keep a loaded gun in your hands. That saved me. Stumbled on some scavengers, which turned out to be bandits. After taking out the boss, I thought I was safe to loot their camp. but then I got shot at by their sentry gun.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Danger lurks in every corner, and when you only have one life, you need to be really careful. The boss had a really nice backpack though. I strolled into the town of Elwood. I cleared out the boss named Grundy. I took out some zombies, and then I went to sleep for the night. I woke up on day 13, looted the special crate, destroyed the secondary infestations. I took out the primary one from atop the hospital roof, which took me ages. The boss spawned and slowly started making his way towards me. I didn't get to finish him though. He was pathing quite weird and he disappeared under a roof. I didn't know it yet, but that part of the building was connected to my part of the building.
Where is he going?
I went to check it out and saw all those zombies clumped up in this little room. I thought throwing a grenade was a good idea,
Oh no.
but somehow they got loose and started chasing me. I did blow most of them up, but these
Holy
things
crap.
are really dangerous. There were still some infected lurking around the corner, so I took them out very, very cautiously. This ugly crawler really scared me, not going to lie. Anyway, I took most of them out. The boss was still alive, and I knew that he had to be here somewhere. I could hear him, but I didn't know where he was. So I checked this room, and then this happened.
I'm dead. Oh my god. What in the world? Oh, he's there. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Holy crap. He almost had me. With one bullet to spare. Oh my god, he missed me twice. Oh my days. That was crazy, brother.
This ugly ass zombie missed me twice. So I got really, really lucky this time. I did get the katana, so I only needed one more legendary weapon to complete the challenge. 4th infestation, done. Woke up on day 14 with enough cash to buy a vehicle. First, I needed to get there though. Bought the golf cart. The dude gave me an empty tank and a broken engine. Luckily, I was able to fix it up.
Terrible salesman.
Vehicle acquired.
1, 2, 3. 3 more infestations on this side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Went to my base to create some ammo. Headed to the docks. Scenic view. And then, fried zombies. I took out the boss, Captain Phillips. I'm the captain now. Looted the crate. Took out a secondary infestation.
Boom.
And then I got this legendary sniper. Legendary gun challenge completed. I cleared the rest of the infestations. I got rid of the boss.
There he goes. Idiot.
And that was the 5th infestation completed. Past this on my way to the next infestation. Ultra radiated zombies. Nope. Next infestation was in a church. Easy.
Got him. Nice. Got him. Idiot. Hey, you idiot.
You could hear I was happy. And I got another legendary gun. The Guardian. 6 out of 12 infestations done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 more to do.
Day 17. Looted an Apache helicopter. Trash loot. Cleared another infestation easily.
Got him.
And that was a 7th infestation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just as I felt safe, a sprinter ambushed me while I was
God.
looting. I left the door open. Rookie mistake.
Scared me.
On day 18, I switched my golf cart for a utility truck. It felt a bit more safe. Took out another infestation on a construction site. 4 more to go. Also got this cool looking gun, the Cerberus. Drove into New Richland. Almost drove into the boss. Got shot at by some bandits. Looted the crate. Cleared the infestation. This friendly scavenger wanted to help me clear the horde, but he bit off more than he could chew. Rest in peace. Took out the boss, and that was the 9th infestation cleared. Boom! Took out the backstreet dweller for good measure. On day 19, I came across this ultra-radiated area with a boss named Captain Solomon. I don't know what that references to, but whatever. This place had a bunker, but I was way too afraid to go in there because I didn't know what to expect. So I moved on to the next infestation. Took care of the boss, and that was number 10 out of 12. 2 more to go. Let's go. Day 20. Drove into Lawrence Creek and killed the station controller for fun. And then the second to last infestation. Took out the boss and this ugly zombie. And that was 11 of 12 infestations done! 1 more infestation left on this side of the map. I thought nothing could go wrong anymore, right? Until this happened. My car got stuck while I was turning and I couldn't move anymore.
Can't I move?
All these zombies started surrounding me and I didn't know what to do. And suddenly it dawned upon me. Did I just go through all this effort to go out in the most insane way? I think not. Miss D has overcome a lot worse in her lifetime. She is a 45-year-old, previously unemployed woman that's surviving the zombie apocalypse. And remember, rule number 1, always keep a loaded gun on you. I knew what I had to do. Get out of the vehicle and take the zombies out. So here goes nothing.
Damn. A bit scary.
That was easy, but I forgot about these zombies on the other side of the car. What happened next is butt clenching. I ran out of ammo, but luckily I could do some combat rolls to safety. Then I reloaded my gun, ready to strike upon them, only to realize that I only reloaded 6 bullets into my magazine. Then I get fricked over by this crawler and almost died. So now I'm stuck with a broken foot and no magazines. Luckily, I climbed on top of this car to safety. That was really close. The run could have ended there. I looked death in the eyes and I said, not today. We're gonna finish this thing. I put my tent down and slept for the night. I woke up on day 22 and got in my truck.
Can I move now?
I was able to move now,
Second.
which was nice. Only 1 more infestation to go.
Go.
The drive there was peaceful. I was thinking about all the things we went through. This has taken a long time for Miss D to complete, but finally she was there, and it was just within her reach. Took out the secondary infestation, and just as I wanted to take out the primary one, it got misty, just to add a bit more tension. I took it out, got rid of the zombies that spawned. I waited patiently for the boss to spawn. I put my night vision goggles on, and then I saw him. It was easy taking him out, and I did it in style with the legendary Glock. Boom.
Close.
And that's it. 12 infestations. Challenge completed. The only thing that remained for me was to drive home. I came across this place. I don't know what it was. Somewhere in a mountain. Called the Redacted Area. Not today. This might be something for another time. On my way home, found this buggy, so I towed it with my truck because why not, right? On day 23, I finally reached the base. It was storming, it was raining, but it was perfect. It was beautiful. I parked my cars inside of my garage. I got out of my truck and I repaired the buggy. Then I put them next to each other. I walk outside and wonder what's next. Whatever it is, I'll be ready, and Miss D will be too. Challenge complete, but the apocalypse never ends. Subscribe for the next adventure.